time it is. Time for the hottest wrestling podcast on the planet. Beyond the Barricade with your hosts, Dollar Bill, the Cleaner, and the Brain. Let's get started.
All right, buddy. Welcome to another Monday night evening with your favorite screwball hosts up Beyond the Barricade. What should we talk about today, folks?
Ladies and
What do you want
gentlemen,
to talk about?
before we get started, I have to make this public service announcement.
PSA.
Please do not adjust your computer or phone screens. Yes, we are this ugly. Especially the Cleaner.
And we will not be liable for any computer monitors breaking.
Exactly.
Nah,
especially for that grin.
All right, so guys, we got ourselves a little bit of a event coming up this weekend. I believe it's this weekend.
What, the AWA Wrestle War? I don't even know if that's a real event.
That was. I think we missed that one. And that happened about 40 years ago.
Yeah. Can you believe the AWA was the biggest promotion in the United States at one time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe it. Then it got.
And then they went to hell.
And it got ousted in that position by NWA.
Well, no. AWA just got taken over because they were rated in their stars by the biggest sex criminal in the world now. Yeah, he rated their stars, and then they were just never the same.
Nope.
You know, big companies do that.
Unfortunately.
But that's neither here nor there. We're not here to talk about sex criminals. We're here to talk about wrestling.
Wrestling.
And if you look at one promotion that's starting to run mostly in New Jersey now, they combine the two. XPW.
Wait, so who bought who?
No, I'm saying XPW combined the sex criminals and the wrestling.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Again, we're not talking about these idiots.
No.
So, I mean, we've had some interesting matches leading up to Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
See, you guys are gonna have to feel like I know. What was it? A couple weeks ago, we were talking about like Ring of Honor, New Japan, and all that, and I wouldn't shut up. When it comes to WWE, you guys got to fill me in.
I could barely fill in, but let's talk about this Elimination Chamber of Horrors and Hellfire and Mayhem.
Well, let's talk about one person who was supposed to be in it, but now is not going to be in it.
He no longer exists.
Yes, the wonderful Marty Jannetty.
Well, he is good at breaking glass, but anyway.
And he's still wrestling in some like bumblefuck independent in like Tennessee or some shit.
Is he supposed to get
apparently, according to him, he not anymore.
Oh
yeah,
I thought he was still going.
Amputee, like his legs amputated.
Yeah, he's supposedly getting his leg amputated.
I thought that was somebody else for some reason.
Nope, it was Marty.
Huh.
Marty McFly. Hello, McFly.
In the words of Rick James, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yep. That's the 80s for you. No, but Brain, who else are you thinking about?
Shotzi.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I feel so bad for her.
I feel bad, but they announced a match for her too anyway.
Yeah, because like anytime she picks up any team in that company, she's a leg injury. It's always a leg injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. They announced it. She had a match on NXT.
You know why? Because that's taped. They taped it, and then she hurt herself in that match.
Great, we're gonna see the gruesome injury.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was a freak accident, and it's something like I think it's like either a meniscus or an MCL tear.
Ouch. That's not good no matter what.
Yeah, like they had to stop the match and everything.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they had to help her to the back.
I like it, but damn, man. Stop with the injuries,
I,
please,
I
guys.
actually I really do enjoy watching Shotzi. She's very talented.
Yeah.
Her character is just so over right now. It's
So I was introduced to a lot of female talent during WrestleMania weekend in 2019.
Right?
Um, not just not so much at Bloodsport, but the next day, it was a Friday and it was like a 10 o'clock show, at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it was Shimmer 113.
Ooh.
It was the I think it was the last Shimmer in like a WrestleMania weekend. And like I was
Mm.
introduced to so many women like wrestlers, like Shaz McKenzie, um, Steph Delander, who I was like Persian Perot something in WWE, Shotzi Blackheart. Um, let's see, I'm trying to think. Hell, even Aubrey Edwards. That's where I first saw her.
oh
Oh,
the ref.
wow.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, I learned about Shotzi that night. And yeah, I've always been a fan of her. I've been a fan of her look, how like unique she is, and yeah, I'm more of like an AEW fan. I wish she was signed
Mm.
there, but I've seen a lot of people I like getting signed by any company is very happy for, or like very like a good thing for me.
Yeah.
So I feel so bad because she's such a good woman, good
Mm.
hmm
person.
I hate anybody getting injured, no matter who they are.
Unless it's
No,
CM Punk, then it's funny.
no, she's ironic.
It's ironic that he
Don't you
hurts
think?
this has the
It's the
same
same
injury
same
again.
injury, different elbow or different arm.
Was
CM
it the
Punk
left
keeps
arm
getting
the first time, or was it the right arm?
What does he have now? The right arm?
Right arm.
Then it was the left arm.
CM Punk get a new body.
He can't.
CM Punk just retire.
Yeah. Well, he has some dignity. Like they
Yeah,
want
really.
him to turn into like a trainer or some shit.
And he doesn't want to do that.
He'll probably teach people how to politic.
Ooh. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum.
Well, no. If they want the king of politicking, they need to go to Hogan.
Hogan's
Well,
not
I
going
mean,
to
Rock
stand.
apparently learned, but then thankfully Rock is smart. That's that. I'll give WWE credit for that. That when they went with Rock and Roman, they saw the public outcry and
hmm
they were very quick to change.
Yeah.
I give him credit for that.
I would too.
Maybe it is a different company.
Yeah, be careful when it pivots to the fans because I hate to say it sometimes the fans just don't know what they want.
But
But this
Sometimes.
time, this
No,
time,
I'm
I have to say that the fans knew what they wanted. They
right.
made their
okay,
voices heard loud and clear, and
Right.
finally, the company listened.
can I be
Right.
honest? I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
go
honest.
for it.
I hate
Go
that
for it.
phrase. I hate the phrase that the
Really?
fans may not know what they want because because what that tells me is
Hmm.
that the company does not truly listen to the fans, and that's just the company saying, "We give you, you will like. You're gonna take what we give you, and you're gonna like it."
Hmm.
What I think what Triple H has been able to do is truly listen to the fans and say, "Okay, this is what we want to do. Oh, you're rejecting it? Okay, okay, maybe you are right." I mean, look at the moment that we got at WrestleMania 30 with Daniel Bryan, or
Yep.
excuse me, Bryan Danielson.
Hmm.
If the fans don't make that public outcry, what do we get? Batista? Really? Another Batista and Randy Orton? I mean, look at how many times when Vince would give us what he wanted.
Yes.
Which is just about
Brock.
all the time.
Yeah. How many times did they run Brock versus Roman? They tried to push Roman as a babyface, and it didn't
Roman
work.
is better as a
Obviously,
heel.
his persona, yeah, is better as a heel, and it's
Yep.
the funny thing, and it truly encapsulates the idea of the nicest people can play the meanest characters.
Yep.
Like Roman Reigns or Joe Anoa'i, whatever his real name is such a good dude. But his like the character is so like it's so company, corporate. Like when a fans invest with a character, I mean, like Cody Rhodes, come on, he's a corporate like dream. Like he does all the press stuff, all the fans and the kids love him. That's the reason why he was such a big involvement in AEW because he has that marketability. And now you get that WWE machine behind him. He's going to be a big name.
Eventually. But I love you say I love when you say that because that's the shit phrase that's been not tossed around just in wrestling, but also in movies. I just want to point it out there. That's why I don't like it when people say that shit.
The when fans don't know what they want. Yeah,
Yep. Just
I
look
hate
at
it.
Marvel. Just look at Marvel right now.
Yeah, because
Like,
the fans, they're your audience.
They're
You
the ones
should
who
be
yeah.
listening.
they're the
Yeah,
ones who
they're
pay
the
the money for the
They're also buying the
tickets,
tickets
which
Yeah.
ends up paying for the movie.
or the wrestling event.
yeah
Exactly.
they'll
Yeah.
like. I feel that's the big reason why I stopped watching WWE. I felt like it wasn't targeting for me. It wasn't for me anymore.
Damn.
I watch AEW. I watch New Japan, and I feel like it's for me, and the company is trying to entertain me.
Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
feel like that. That's how when I watch WWE, I don't feel like that. Like when I watch at a friend's house, or if I watch online trying to catch the end of WrestleMania to support my friend, Cody, who I genuinely like.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when I watch that show, it's not for me, and I think that's the best way to put it because it's not for me, but it could be for you. I wouldn't don't hire me as a weatherman. Could be for you. Could be for you. Could be for you.
And you.
But it's just not for me.
Mm.
Some things just aren't for everybody, and that's
Yes.
understandable. You know,
You can't make it for everybody.
I personally hate it when people try and force things down your throat,
Yeah,
and
and
when you speak up against it, they get a case of the ass.
that's what I felt like with WWE, especially in like that 2018. And when I went to Raw in 2019, which was like my last WWE show ever, it was the last WWE show at Prudential Center. I generally felt like I was like there are people like I was watching and I'm like I should like you. I should be cheering for you. I should be engaging in this. But there's only one thing that I truly enjoyed from that night. It was sitting 2 rows behind Bailey. Like she was literally right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is like when they tried to like put the camera on her, I was wearing my Golden Elite shirt. So the camera, and I remember watching it back and seeing like the cameraman, like as soon as I come into frame, he had to adjust
Yep.
because this is mind you, this is like right at the start of All Elite Wrestling,
Yeah,
and it was the height of you can't wear AEW shirts at a WWE show,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, like I was not entertained, and like I see all these kids and their families, and I'm like, this is a family show. This isn't for me, the hardcore wrestling fan.
yeah.
Yeah. No
I mean,
lie. No. No
the
shame.
last WWE show I went to, aside from the NXT show that you and me and a bunch of others went to,
Mhm.
was
Backlash.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
Long time ago.
yeah,
I think there's a good like I might say that might have been a waste of money. That show was so fucking boring.
it actually it really was. It it was a waste of money
Yeah,
because I mean you got two of the best in the world fighting each other, Shinsuke and AJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then a double dick count or dick punch count out. I was, you don't know how fucking depressed I was about that.
Because they kicked each other in the balls.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
What kind of bullshit is that?
And it wasn't the first time they'd done that finish. They've done that finish like 3 other times in the leading up to.
I think they did that finish actually literally the week before in Saudi. Something like that. But the point is, I remember, I think I've said this before on the podcast, but like, I remember staying up late and watching Shinsuke and AJ in the semi-main event of Wrestle Kingdom 10.
Mm-hmm.
And just being so like in awe of their incredible matchup. And to be able to see, like, I remember going into that show saying, oh my God, I'm going to see Shinsuke versus AJ in person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was so fucking disappointed.
Yeah.
So disappointed.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
The whole thing is.
And then Roman versus Samoa Joe.
Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic.
You know it's bad when you say that.
That was one of the.
That's the only highlight of the match.
Yeah.
It's like, why the hell do these guys even book it like this? You know, you get good people.
I think the best match on that card was Carmella and Charlotte.
That's kind of black. Whoa, okay.
I think the best match of that show, if I remember right, was Seth Rollins versus Miz. That was a good one. Yeah. But it's so like a stark contrast, like even at that time, how different even NXT was compared to the main roster. Like I went to Takeover New York. Hell no, Brooklyn was only a couple months away. Brooklyn 4.
Yeah. Right.
That was the match that Adam Cole defeated. No, Ricochet beat Adam Cole in the North American title, and that was it was where Ricochet goes for like a back or a lion salt, and Cole hits him with a super kick, and then there was Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane was a fucking incredible match. And then the main event was Ciampa and Gargano. You know, like I think it was like a street fight, whatever the hell they called it.
Last man standing.
Like that.
Yeah, I think it was Last Man Standing. But yeah, that whole
where Ciampa won that match.
Yeah, like it was so different. And just to think about it, this came from the same company. And like I was still like a huge fan of NXT. And then AEW comes around, and it's like an even crazier form of NXT, but with stars that I'm way more fans of.
Yeah,
and people with charisma.
Yeah, and I think that's what made NXT and versus AEW so like good, because those were the two best wrestling shows. You know.
Because it was more wrestling and less talking.
Yeah, it was less sports entertainment, you know. Like there was like I think that's the thing with AEW and NXT at that time, was that the promos were wrestling promos. It was a wrestling show, you know, and they gave you good matches weekly. But like I watch Raw and SmackDown, and I'm just like, if I wanted to watch fucking Golden Girls, I'd go put that on. Like if I didn't want to watch Full House, let me go watch that. You know, like
that's funny.
One of the last things I truly remember watching on Raw was the Revival getting their like shaving each other's backs. That stupid fucking segment. and I'm thinking like this is one of the best, either either the number one or the number two best tag team in the world, and you have them fucking naked in the shower shaving each other's backs. The fuck,
Yeah,
like,
really.
truly the fuck. And I'm so happy they went to AEW, man.
Yeah, where they're
So-
getting treated like the stars they are.
They're fucking on the level of fucking what's his name? Or they're on the level of Legion of Doom because of how over they are. Like, nah, they're not as over, but
Nobody will
they're
ever be as over as the Legion of Doom / Road
Flash
Warriors.
Rollers.
one person, Stone Cold.
We're talking about teams.
Oh,
Yeah, we're talking
teams.
about-
Let's leave it at teams, not just not
Okay.
singles. That's a not fair.
Yeah.
comparison.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the only person I could probably think of is probably
The Hardys, maybe?
Flair and Art Anderson, but
Who's
they
that?
weren't like a. They're not like a genuine team.
They're a faction.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
And you
so
had the Hardys and the Dudleys. Dudleys would be another one.
But they weren't. They were more. They were. They were.
they were over, but
way-
they were not that level of over.
Okay, I'm just throwing some names out.
Well, yeah, no, because
It's-
like
you don't
Road
have to-
Well, if you're gonna
Warriors,
go with the Hardys and the Dudleys, you got to throw the third team in there.
Edge and
Yeah.
Christian.
True.
Christian.
But the thing was, yeah, like the Legion of Doom or the Road Warriors. Legion of Doom, fucking stupid name.
Legion
Road
of Warriors. Okay.
Wait, what was their WWE name? Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom.
is WWE.
Okay, so Road Warriors. They were legitimately like the biggest names in the company,
Yes.
and that shows you that tag team wrestling can work. But Vince
Yeah.
didn't like it.
Vince
Vince has
get it.
never been a tag team fan. He's never been a fan of tag team wrestling.
He's never been a fan of literally any type of wrestling that's not big, juiced
hulking
up,
guys.
oily guys.
Yeah.
You know, with the exception of the Attitude Era. Because, you know, you had guy like Stone Cold was the biggest name in the company.
And then right behind him was The Rock.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did I ever
And
tell
right
you?
behind him was Shawn Michaels.
Did I ever tell you how fucking smart Stone Cold is? He made way more money in merch sales than he ever did in a base contract. Because you know why? He designed his own merch. So he had the rights. And he, you know, gave the rights to WWE. But the thing was, he got like most of the money for the merch. So he would not have a huge contract, base contract, but his merch deals, he would get so much money on merch. And mind you, he had the top selling shirt of all time in wrestling history. So that shows you how smart of a dude. I remember watching. Do you remember seeing Beyond the Mat?
Mm-hmm.
No, I remember it, but I didn't finish it.
Okay. There is one scene where they're in a WWF board meeting, and they show like them talking about merch, and it was literally like they were talking like Stone Cold was selling so much merch that their only competition was South Park, and mind you, this is when South Park first aired.
I remember that day.
Yeah, so like
Baby.
there was like literally Stone Cold merch for anything.
Yep, I remember.
Anything they could sell, Stone Cold was on it.
They tried to sell me bootleg stuff down to Shorty like, way back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh that I love those shirts. I had some Stewie Griffin shirt. I don't remember.
I had a Stone Cold shirt. Going down the back, it said NYPD.
Yep,
Knock
I
your
can see
punk
that.
ass down.
That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, that's actually really kind of cool. I'd freaking get that. Of course,
I think that
I
came
got
out
people.
right after, like right before or right after September 11th.
Sounds
I'm
like after.
guessing it was probably right after, because I know they brought out Rock shirt had the "Just Bring It," but it was an American flag.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's when
yeah, I
like
remember that
everybody.
shirt.
That's when everybody was going. Was you saw people supporting the NYPD after 9/11 like
I
crazy.
remember. I
Yeah,
think um, the Yankees for like the rest of the season and the Mets too. I thought it was. When I was a kid, I thought it was cool. They had a hat that had the Yankees logo in the middle, but it said like,
FD on one side and PD on the other.
yeah.
FDNY NYPD.
Yeah, I was trying to remember how it went. But yeah, I thought that was
If
the
you're if
coolest
you're
thing as a
looking at
kid.
somebody wearing the hat, the FD would be on as you're facing him
This
would be on the
side,
left hand side, NY,
FD,
and then PD on the
NYPD.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So as you're reading it, you're reading FDNY NYPD.
they whip it out every now and then like for some reason now they decided to make Yankees Mets like permanently on September 11th. So like they wear those hats on September 11th, and it's so cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I had one of those hats myself for a while.
I think I had actually one of those hats when I was a kid as well. It was like a cheap knockoff version I got at the gas station on my
No, of
street.
course,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
It was the support that mattered.
Yeah, which was needed.
So
It still is needed.
But
But
okay, so
yeah,
with Elimination Chamber, right?
yeah,
right.
Favorite Elimination Chamber match of all time?
Oh god, that could I got bow on this one because I don't even remember. Like I can't.
that's a
I
tough one
remember.
because
Yeah.
I could only name three. Oh wait, no, I can name four.
I want to see what cage match says. 'Cause if I
See,
read it, it'll basically kick my memory to gear. You
I
know.
can name the first three, which was the one that Shawn Michaels won in Survivor Series 2002, where Triple H almost died, like legitimately almost died, because RVD crushed his like throat, and he wrestled the rest of the match. Um, then there was WrestleMania or SummerSlam 2003, where Triple H stole Goldberg's spotlight. And
Right.
then there was New Year's Revolution 2005, where they had Triple H win after vacating the belt, which was real stupid. Just like Triple H keep it.
but then again it's WWE, so they got to do something stupid.
Yeah.
Of course.
Then the only other one I remember was I think Elimination Chamber 2012, which was for the World Heavyweight title.
Okay.
And they got the crowd to believe that Santino Marella was about to win the World Heavyweight title.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It was hilarious, but the whole crowd was behind him. It was
Oh
insane.
yeah, yeah. But mine was a women's match. Elimination Chamber 2020.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
I got the match. I got the matches up.
Queen of Spades went through the entire list of opponents.
Was that before the Thunderdome? Like, was that before COVID?
I
Yeah.
believe so. Yeah.
Just about because COVID pretty much started everything in March.
And did that happen like February?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, fun fact. You know the Elimination Chamber, I think was a Triple H idea because he wanted War Games back in like 2002, but
Mhm.
Vince didn't want to do it, so they came up with the Elimination Chamber.
And then
Ah.
they end up doing war games anyways.
Yeah, when Triple H had way more control. Because Triple H is a fucking like NWA Georgia Championship Wrestling mark.
Mhm.
Like he loves that Jim Crockett promotion, that era.
Mm.
I was watching a video. They were comparing Triple H's booking style to like I think Dusty's,
Okay.
and it was like there were so many similarities, like so many similarities in the point that you legitimately believe he was just copying that shit.
Damn. Which is, hey, if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
Exactly.
exactly. It works. I still can't believe I'm looking at Elimination Chamber thing, by the way, and I can't believe that match only got like two and a quarter stars.
What
Shit.
the women's match?
Yep.
Really?
Oh, WWE in
Yeah.
2020. You can't really tell me like from a wrestling standpoint, it probably wasn't good.
I don't
Um,
know.
out of like the four that I can remember off the top of my head, I'd probably have to say my favorite was probably 2003. Even though it was fucking Triple H winning.
For
It
the
was the,
chamber?
yeah, it was the second ever chamber match. It was Triple H, Goldberg, um, Orton, if I remember right. I think Booker T, Shawn Michaels, and Kevin Nash.
Uh, the first chamber match was in 2010.
No, number two. Number two.
That's 2011 then.
No. First chamber match is 2002. Survivor Series 2002.
Ooh.
Oh, you're thinking of the first Elimination Chamber pay per view.
Ah, I'm going by that.
Yeah. The first ever Elimination Chamber match was Survivor Series 2002.
I don't know why I keep saying that one. I see it here. I'm like, why did they do that?
Oh
Why did they
wow.
do that to me?
Because you probably were on the Wikipedia for the pay per view and not the actual match.
No, I was on the cage site.
Cage match. They were probably
And
then just showing you all the different events.
they were showing me
Um,
the Survivor Series. Let's see, 2002. You said.
yeah,
Hey, cleaner.
yes.
They're starting the pre-show right around the time you're watching New Japan.
Oh, for Elimination Chamber?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's in Australia.
Yeah. 4 a.m. Eastern
Yep,
time for the pre-show.
yep.
5 a.m. for the main card.
Yep.
That's usually for like a weaker New Japan show, like a shorter one.
Yeah.
They mostly start like around 3:34, and they run to like 7. So that probably won't finish till like 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Talk about that one. 4 and a quarter stars. Yeah, I could see that. I
What
would.
the first one?
Yep.
Yeah,
Michael's being T and everybody. Yep.
yep. That was a good one. It was Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Booker T, Rob Van Dam, Kane, and Jericho.
Yep.
Yep, because one, like I said, Rob Van Dam almost kills Triple H because he does the leg drop from like the top of the chamber,
Mm-hmm.
and he lands right on Triple H's throat, crushes trachea. Um, and then the other thing that everybody remembers and he gets memed on is that Shawn Michaels. That was the night Shawn Michaels wore the poop brown trunks.
Oh shit! Literally shit.
Yeah, it's literally a shit color. And for some reason, he didn't have like decals all the way down the pants. It's just like in the crotch area.
Mm-hmm.
So it just looks so weird. And yeah, that was like that was like his second match back in the WWF at least. Because he did that SummerSlam and that match with Triple H where it was like no holds barred, I think.
Yeah, I'm just going to some of the pictures now of that match. Damn.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah. But no, my
I
favorite.
got a good question for everybody.
Okay, shoot.
That's the way.
Elimination Chamber is a no disqualification match, right?
Right.
So is Hell in a
Anything
Cell.
Supposedly.
goes. Anything goes.
Right.
Yeah.
Why has nobody ever thought to go under the ring and grab a weapon before they go in the ring?
Because you probably can't get under there
You,
because of the
you probably still
Structure.
could. Or
I
even
think
better,
it's
bring one out with you.
um.
Think about it.
I don't know if
Especially if
see
you
it, but I
were in
think
one of the two first in the ring.
Well, they said that the match is no disqualification. Same thing with Hell in a Cell.
Hmm.
But should I bring up 2019,
huh?
where Seth Rollins or was it Bray Wyatt got DQ'd versus Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell because he used the mallet? Oh no, it was
That's
Seth
looking.
Rollins getting DQ'd.
I still can't wrap my head around that one. I'm sorry.
Neither could Seth. Seth was pissed. Like,
Nobody
how do you
could.
get DQ'd in a Hell in a Cell?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, who that? Again, who? What dumbass? I was gonna say what dumbass is like. Wait, never mind. I know which dumbass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Vince.
Oh, God, that idiot.
And what do we call Vince? Or what would LA Knight call Vince?
Dummy.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again.
Big old dummy. Dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
Let me talk to you. Yeah.
In that case, it's just still though. It's like so many things that the elimination chamber that I don't remember. There's so much I do remember. I still think one of my favorite marks parts is just when they just go through the chamber walls themselves, like when the glass breaks.
See, I don't like this new like box chamber, honestly, because it reminds me of Hell in a Cell. Like I love the circular
The
one,
circle one, yeah.
yeah, and I loved how it was like real chains,
Yeah.
and it was still like a steel floor. Like I understand
The
the whole
grading,
safety.
like the diamond, like the grading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I understand the safety thing, but like it's not believable that it hurts, especially when you're landing on padding.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, but it also reminds me, if you remember from TNA, they had this like lethal lockdown cage that looked like the Elimination Chamber, but in red.
Oh, that's right. Good call on that one.
And I remember they had this like opening at the top. And I
Mhm.
remember the one night they had that. I don't know if they ever run it again, but the one night they did that, that's when Jeff Hardy went back to TNA. And I just remember him sitting on top of that cage. Right, it's like a jitney camera came around and it like went right in his face.
Hmm.
It was a real cool shot.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not
100%.
crazy about the squared off chamber now myself.
Yeah, that's what I see.
The
It
circular
does,
one was so much better.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it was bigger than Hell in a Cell,
Hmm.
and it
Oh
showed
yeah.
like I remember growing up, and because now obviously I was a kid 20 years ago, you know, so growing up when they used to say that the Elimination Chamber was the most sadistic and the most violent and, you know, the most painful match in WWE history, I'd believe it. And then seeing that son of a bitch, I remember every time I watched those early Elimination Chambers, I was just like, oh shit is about to go down. It was probably
Hmm.
the same feeling that people would have watching the first, couple Hell in a Cells.
Hmm. like the Undertaker Foley match.
Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, you know,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because
that
I
one.
could remember the first. Actually, now I remember it. I could remember the first four
Shoot.
because 2000, like I said, Shawn Michaels won the first one. Then Triple H wins the second and third. The fourth one, it was also for a New Year's Revolution. It was 2006. It was John Cena. He won the WWE title. He defended it. But right after that was when was the first cash in of Money in the Bank. So that's how I remember. That's how I remember the first four Elimination Chambers. And like I said, the only other chambers after that I remember is the Santino almost winning, and then the one where Undertaker almost burned himself.
Oh, 2010.
I don't know what year it was,
Yeah, it
but
was
he was walking.
2010.
Yeah, he was walking down the ring, and
The
one of the
pyro got him.
pyros smacked him. Yeah, Undertaker does not have the best history with pyro.
No.
Nope. Unfortunately, no.
I told you about the one where a couple weeks ago where they had the WrestleMania 24 pyro, and they were shooting it down from the top of the stadium, and one of them fucked up and landed in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. That's just kind of crazy. That's just crazy, man.
Yeah,
Can you guys imagine how much it costs WWE to ship all that shit down to Australia?
knowing their
Oh
minimal setup
shit!
now. Well, I mean, they do it to Europe. I don't think they do. They run Kirk and Hall like once a year, but it's
Mhm.
not even like a huge setup, especially for Kirk and Hall.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Elimination Chamber.
Um,
That's a good question.
Because you're not going to have them build a custom Elimination Chamber in Australia.
no, but
Would be
you know
hilarious.
what? You probably all you have to do is probably ship it on a freighter,
That's probably what they did, without a doubt,
That's
because,
and it's been there for like maybe weeks, maybe
oh,
even a
yeah, it's
month.
definitely been there. It's probably been there a month because they have to get everything built.
rust
Well, not
on.
even that.
Yeah.
It's probably just there. They built it once, probably to see if everything was good, and then they probably
Mhm.
took it down, and they're just waiting because it's like Formula One.
That's
We
right.
like months before they have supplies on like shipped around the world through
Mhm.
these like containers and shit months before races.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they go to wherever they're going. They set up the course. They run the course a couple of times, and then they take everything down so the streets are normal again until the day of the race.
Well, I mean, I'm not even talking about like F1 itself. I'm talking about the teams,
Mhm.
With the
shipping the
equipment and everything.
cars and the
Oh yeah,
hospitality centers and all that. There's
yeah.
multiple of them all around the world.
Man, I can imagine
Um,
that port being busy.
yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah. But I mean, that's insane. I mean, what does the card look like? Are they doing a Saudi show before WrestleMania?
I don't know.
I don't
But
know. I don't know the events listed.
Because supposedly, I remember hearing they might be building towards like the tag team match with Rock and Roman versus Seth and Cody. But I also heard a rumor that that might be night one, and then night two is Cody versus Roman.
Excuse me.
well, here's the card for this the Elimination Chamber this time around.
Yeah, let's go over that.
All right. The Elimination Chamber is Drew McIntyre, Randy
Mhm.
Orton, Bobby Lashley, L.A. Knight, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul.
Okay.
And wait, what does the winner get?
Not sure what they get. Oh, the winner of this challenges Seth for the title at
At
WrestleMania 40.
Mania.
Hmm.
Hmm. Probably do. Is McIntyre in it or
Yeah,
Galloway?
Yeah.
It'll probably be Galway.
I don't see a show up for Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Uh,
So I heard, but wait. Okay, so that means they can't do, unless that's on night 2 that they do the world title match. And then they have the Rock and Seth versus, or Rock and Roman versus Seth and Cody on night 1.
they can always do like there's a few roads for WrestleMania events too.
Yeah, but they're house shows.
I don't know, but still, it's like
So here's the women's elimination chamber.
okay.
Becky, Bianca, Liv, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Raquel Rodriguez.
I heard Becky's supposed to win because they're doing Becky and
Oh,
Ripley.
that's a given. Come on. That's
Yeah.
a damn given.
That's what I
That's-
hate.
They gave
Oh.
that away at the kickoff press conference.
That's what I hate is that they'll give away matches that they're going to book towards WrestleMania, like before the February pay per view.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only one they should be building towards right now in this little period
Is Cody versus Roman.
Yeah. Outside of that, you shouldn't build anything because that means what that's going to do is make the February pay per view unimportant.
Yeah.
Because if they're already building towards certain matches,
What's the point?
what's the point of watching that pay per view?
Yeah. The Women's World Championship, Rhea versus Nia. Right there, you know the result.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good match, I think.
Wait, is Jade in the Elimination Chamber?
Huh? Jay?
All right. Jade.
No, she's
No.
not.
Oh.
Becky, Bianca, Liv, Tiffany, Naomi, and Raquel.
That's bullshit.
Yep.
So now for the tag team championships, you got Judgment Day, Priest and Balor versus, and I love this team. I love it. British Strong Style. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
I don't like them using strong style in WWE, but they're
with,
probably. I don't think there's going to be any time unless it's an Australian. I don't think there's going to be any title changes.
That makes you wonder.
Yeah, even if it's a Kiwi too. You know what a Kiwi is, right?
yeah.
I'm thinking of fruit, but I know something else.
No. I mean, yeah, it's not the fruit. Do you know?
I
You said
know.
you know, John?
I believe they're talking about a New Zealander.
Yes, you're right.
And Cody and Seth appearing on the Grayson Waller Effect. You knew he had to have something to do with the show.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand that little bastard.
Which one?
Grayson.
Yeah, he's annoying. Well, that's his gimmick, but he's still annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. But him and Austin were on a talk show in Australia about 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I love that.
And the producer wanted to have a quote unquote fight with him. And Grayson basically told him, if I hit you, the police are going to get involved because I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm going to knock you the fuck out. He came straight out and said it.
Fuck out.
Yeah.
And the guy kept walking towards him. The host had to step between them.
Oh yeah, no, I love that. Grayson Waller keeping the business alive, keeping kayfabe alive.
Oh yeah.
Somebody has to.
Now, don't get me wrong, he still would have kicked his ass.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on,
He
they're
would've
using
killed the guy.
publicity. Yep.
He would have killed the guy, without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
One punch man. Anyway.
And Austin Theory's just sitting there with a shit-eating grin on his face, loving every second of it.
was probably because of, what do you call it? He was immediately thought of what's his name,
With the
Vader on
Hogan
that
thing?
Saudi
Oh,
interview
that's right.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I didn't hear. I remember the Hogan one, but I didn't hear about Vader.
No, the Hogan one wasn't even like. It was just like, hey, do a wrestling move on me. And then Hogan does a
Headlock.
headlock, keeps it in too tight.
Yep.
But the other one, the Vader one, was
Yeah.
the host calling it fake. And he was like, oh, yeah, you think it's fake? Okay, watch this.
What did he do?
You got in his face, I think, and like grabbed him by the throat or by the shirt and started like shaking him. I don't remember
Yeah.
him hitting him, but he scared him shitless.
Yeah, I believe that.
And I do remember them having to rush, like WWE had to rush Vader out because he was about to get arrested in Saudi.
Holy shit.
How about you want to talk
He
about
deserved,
the ultimate
he deserved it.
uh, wrestler keeping it alive?
What's that?
David Schultz.
Good
Mm.
dude. He turns out to be a very good dude. I
Yeah.
enjoyed his Vice episode.
Biceps.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring. I think either season 2 or season 3. And he's one of the episodes. He turns in after his wrestling career ended. He turned into a bounty hunter, and actually was like Dog the Bounty Hunter before Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
And
that something?
yeah, and he was also on a show. Um, he was on some interview show. Oh, it was like a talk show.
Right.
You know, one of those like late '80s, early '90s talk shows. And they were talking about, I think, wrestling. And he got heated, but then he was also talking about bounty hunting. But no, yeah, it's a real good watch. I recommend it.
Cool.
Very
Check
cool.
it out.
Speaking about that, they're coming back for season 5.
Oh.
One of the only ones that I remember them being announced was a Missy Hyatt episode.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. We should do a watch along on a Vice Dark Side of the Ring episode.
We should.
No, that
It's
wouldn't be
not
a bad
like,
idea. We
yeah,
can do that.
we just sync it up. And that's not like I'll say no. It's like we're not broadcasting it. We're just
Yeah,
watching it.
yeah.
It's on that
At least
Vice.
you have like the little timestamp that shows the time. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, we could just do that.
And you know what? We could do it on our. We could actually do the episode that Brand appears in. You know, you're
What?
actually in an episode, but it's like a very split second that you could see him. It's the Nick
Mhm.
Gage episode.
We gotta put pause on that then.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you see, I think it's on Brett as he's going backstage in Howl, and you see Brain come out.
Okay. I have to
I
look
think
that up.
I gotta find it, but I think I have this screenshot somewhere because I remember I sent it to some. Yeah. Present slides. Your computer. Oh no. Um. You give me one moment. Okay, share screen.
Let's share the screen. What do we have?
There you go.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
is straight from the Nick Gage episode.
Right over here. Look at that. He's
Yeah,
hiding
look
in
at you.
shadows.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta take a snapshot and Photoshop and blow it up and be like,
And
by the
I
way.
have that a same exact hoodie. It's a very good hoodie that still fits.
Thank you, Vice. You showed up. You showed the brain there for a split second, and not have to
Yes.
pay royalties.
I'll have to go. I'll have to go after them for that.
Good luck.
I got to get my 2 cents worth.
That's
Literally.
all you're gonna. No, that's all you're gonna get. 2 cents.
Yeah.
Trust me
2
on that one.
seconds. 2 cents.
Yeah, that's yeah. Then
And then Uncle Sam's going to take that 2 cents for taxes.
no, he's gonna take 1 cent for taxes, and then the other cent we know where that goes.
Where the sun doesn't shine.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yep. Yep. Oh, feels good.
Ugh.
I might do a W events in the future. I just don't know what. But any upcoming indie events that we should know about?
Titan's got an event coming up at the beginning of March down in Bayville.
Mm,
They have an ambulance match as part of the card.
they should have called you for that, man.
Yeah.
I would love to go start doing shows again. I miss it like hell. I'm going nuts.
I do
Yeah,
miss
you-
going to shows with you.
Yeah.
I just miss going to shows. Period. Like I'd go to any show.
I mean, I went to Dynamite a couple weeks ago, or actually like a month and a half ago. That's pretty much what I stick to. Just Dynamites, maybe, and now and then a Ring of Honor. Speaking
Yeah.
about that,
Yes.
TNA is doing they were doing a pay-per-view in
Hmm.
April.
Right.
It's called Rebellion. They announced it for Las Vegas,
Okay.
but it was supposed to be. They were originally planning it for the Hammerstein Ballroom,
Oh.
and I tell you right now, I would have went.
Right. No, I get it.
Supposedly they're looking later into the year to run Hammerstein Ballroom, and that would
Right.
be something that I would love because you could watch any recent wrestling show that happened at that venue. GCW 2022, New Japan in 2019, Ring of Honor. That venue, no matter what promotion, is always popping.
It's popular.
And I love going to shows there. Last time I was there, a show there was to see my favorite band of all time, Baby Metal. And yeah, that was a wonderful venue. It's a wonderful music venue too.
Cool.
Definitely.
Here's a partial list of some of the matches for
What do
the
you got?
show.
Now, who books Titan?
Magic.
Oh, this is Magic's company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We should have had him on here to promote it.
Yeah.
We'll just promote for him.
Yeah, we'll do a nice little plug.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly. I mean, that's. Let me see something
Yeah.
here. I got something on the 1st. Yeah, I can go to the 9th. I'll probably show up. Yeah, I think I'll
Hey,
show
Cleaner,
up on the
why
9th.
don't you guys hook up and go to the show?
Yeah,
Bayville.
Bayville.
Where the
by
hell is
Seaside.
that?
This was down by Tom's River and Seaside, or
It's
Oh.
it's last stop on the North Jersey coastline.
Okay.
by train.
Yeah.
Oh, I just drive because I drive else crazy.
Who's on the show?
Let's see.
So we got PJ Savage taking on Jay Bougie, a
Bougie.
30-minute Iron Man match for the TCW Funhouse Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
Big Jeff Noyes with SP Anderson takes on Face in an ambulance match. Daniel Alexander takes on the new #1 contender, Justin Bon Jovi, for the TCW Lightweight Championship.
Cool. Ooh, go back up. Look down a little bit. I want to see the poster. Okay, that's cool. The way they did that.
That's Bon Jovi. Wow.
Yeah. I just like the way the poster looked. Nicely done.
Probably no relation, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see who
So
else.
we got
Is that the same match or is?
that's the Goddess of War Championship match.
So it's also going to be on the card.
Yep, that's on the card.
Okay, I see it.
Let's see what else we got. There's the
Ambulance match.
there's the ambulance match card
That's
poster.
gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Let's see. Keep going.
And see what
Doors
else we
open
got.
seven. Doors open at 6. Oh wow. They actually have people coming over to show off their stuff. Nice. Good stuff. Bayville, New Jersey. Adonde está Bayville, New Jersey?
Yep. So gentlemen, I think Elimination Chamber is going to be a semi-decent card. I think it's going to have its boring moments, as all cards do. And I think the big snore match is going to be the big bathroom break match is going to be Rhea versus Nia.
Unfortunate. I understand what it's like. I know, but still, like, yeah, you know.
I mean, yeah, Rhea's going to get the big pop because it's her home country. She's going to be in front of her friends and family. But then again, the match is a foregone conclusion. Had they not done the whole Becky versus Rhea at the kickoff press conference, it might have a bit more impact. But once Becky came out with the line that mommy's going to learn to become a bottom, I was like,
I said, take my money.
Shut up and take my money.
yeah. Once we heard that, we knew that the Nia versus Rhea match was a foregone conclusion. Because you're not going to have Rhea lose the title to Nia, only to have to gain it back to fight Becky at WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
And you're sure as hell not going to do that to Rhea in her home country.
No.
I mean, they could have done it to her in Puerto Rico when she fought Zelina, but they chose not to. And even though they didn't, Zelina still got the huge pop.
Respect. She's that popular there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But
it's so like a whatever match.
I'm pretty much agreeing that the 2 Elimination Chamber matches are almost a foregone conclusion.
Which is?
Well, the women's match is going to be Becky, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I still think it would be interesting to see Randy pull it off. But I'm going to have to agree with Cleaner, and the Drew's going to be the one to pull off the win.
Drew?
Yeah. Drew McIntyre's going to pull off the win.
Yeah.
But LA Knight is going to put on a very good showing.
Yeah.
Which is going to... And there's going to be some friction between him and Logan Paul in the match. Something's going to happen between them that's going to cause that feud to start and probably culminate at WrestleMania 40 with...
Like I said, that I'm looking forward to. I'd love to see a match with that.
With LA Knight and Logan Paul for the United States Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And word is that the push is going to be on for LA Knight to be
Win.
holding singles gold very soon.
I could see that. Cleaner, what's your take?
Stop combing your microphone.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Not gonna watch it?
Nope. I have no plans at all.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Wait, when does it air?
This Sunday, I think.
Saturday.
Well,
Saturday into Sunday.
Saturday here, Sunday over there.
Oh yeah, no. I'd watch.
No, Saturday here and Saturday there.
Wait, because you said the 5 a.m. it's like the 5 p.m. bell time. I'm sorry. You're right.
5
a.m.
4 a.m. pre-show,
Yeah.
5 a.m. main card start for the
on this time
United
in
States
the
Eastern
EST.
Coast.
Yeah, that's what he said. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
8
Friday into Saturday.
Yeah, Friday. No,
Midnight
midnight
still
Saturday.
Saturday in Australia.
Yeah,
Right.
no. What I'm saying
He's
over
talking about here.
it's
Here.
Friday night into Saturday morning. That's
Yeah,
when it airs.
Saturday morning at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Right. That's what he said.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yes.
So,
I'll get the results.
but I really like the tag team championship match. Do I think the titles are going to change hands? No. But it's going to be a very hard-hitting match. Because we all know how vicious Pete Dunne can be. And
As
we all
hard
know
as
how
hang.
and we all know how hard Tyler Bate
As hard
can
hitting
hit.
as WWE will allow it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hard hitting with a certain limit.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, I think this was a wonderful episode, gentlemen.
So we had a good one, as always.
Just remember, promote your wrestling shows because
Take care and spike your hair.
Hey,
promote all your shows.
if anybody out there has a promotion or an individual wrestler wants to get some promos in, get some plugs in for their company or for themselves, hit us up.
Yep. PayPal or Venmo.
All right, gentlemen. As always, until next week.
Next week.
Too sweet.